Hi, we're going to do this one really quick. There is so much. I don't know if I ever showed you this one. You see this? Well, take a good look at it. It's a W with a little dot on the top, like the I. Where does it come from? It comes from Control Center, Saturn, Philosopher's Stone. These are the numbers it creates. This is exactly what it does. Why is there a continuation here and a continuation here? It shows you the same thing on the roulette table by 17 and 20 and 26 and 29. It's because the rotation comes from up here and down here. Where you go to number 14, which is the cross, you enter into the game by 23, and by 32 is the other point, turning this through the numbers 3 and 7, 7 and 3, 3 and 7. Now, if this rotates, okay, when this rotates, the question is, does it just rotate like this and it'll always stay the same numbers? Or does this outside board rotate this way like a rotary telephone? So 3 and 7 will be replaced as 1 and 9. Now, on the telephone, 1, 9, 3, 7. But here, because we moved inside the cube, the telephone numbers all move around. This is number 37 equals to 2131, which equals to delta 4. And this one over here creates the 9 and 1, which is your one birth. Now, why I came in to show you this, more like a spaceship, I came in to tell you this because space number is 44. Space 44. End time 57. Real time 47. Space X-Men 24. But it becomes an X through now you have your V. V and V, V plus V equals to 44. Okay, so we're going to put over here 44. Okay, this is what we're going to do. When you take time, or the moon, or ISIN, it's all number 57. 5 by 7 is 35. 3 and 5 is 8. 5 plus 7 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. It's 3 and 8. Why? 2, 4, 6, 8. 4 different places. 1, 3, 7, 9. There's 8 parts of heaven, and there's 1 dog pound. When you add up 12 and 35, it equals 47 of time, in which when you add up space, space is number 48. It's a Super Bowl coming in. You're using up the whole field of 100 yards. The whole field of 100 yards, we usually run 49, 49. But we're not going to get into that. Space is 44. This is not the whole field. The whole field of space would be 88. We have 44. V and V equals 44. When you put V and V together, you create the square. This square equals 44, and the number of space equals 44, and the value of the letter is 22 each, equaling to 44. The bottom part. If I would put them both together, it would create my 88 space. V, 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 and V. But the first one, all I put is one V upside down over here, okay, which is like a U. And the V I put up was a value of 24. The U is a value of 21, makes the 45 Fox. So when we have 45 and 44, we have a total of 89. The 8 heaven of the 9 birth. And depending how you want to speak about this, you can also say it's an X. This is my X. X is 24. U on the top, 34, 44, 45. On the bottom, it's a V, 55, 65, spirit of 67. But if you put a round here, it'd be 42, and 24, it'd be 66. But you have to have one U, and you have to have one V, because one V gets hooked up around your neck. The other V is between your legs. You can tell the difference, can't you? So those numbers, time 47 and space 44 equals to 91, which is 13 times 7 cards in the deck, 91. When you put space, okay, against the year 5775. Okay, I never really figured out what that number tells. Well, I do know what it is. 57. You want to see 57? I'll show you. I'll show you over here. You don't mind waiting a little bit? I'm going to get that coffee I was going for. And then we're going to do the top one. I'm going to make it very light. And then the bottom one. And the top one. There we go. Here's what it looks like. Here's 3 spaces, just like a hockey puck. Here's the X on this side, X on this way. Why? Because there's no exit, and the exit is in, the exit is out. Not here. She opens here as the 7th gate. Why? Because look, this is the octagon of the Magen David. 2, 4, 5, 6. Center is 7. 7 and 7, because there's 2 sides to this. 3.5, 3.5 is your 7. The 5 goes in the center. You put 7 on each side. You have 7, 5, 7, 47, 74. And 47, 74 is the number of moons we're coming up to next year as the 13th moon. So this is 7 and 5 because 7 and 5 is the gateway and the center of the heart. It reduces to time when you get in, and you put 2 eyes on here, and this is the time way. Now, I've been bumping into this number all day, but we're going to reconstruct this. When you take the 2, 4, 6, 8 in world, we're just going to show you that 2 goes here and 2 goes here. The in and out. Okay? You run with 5 and 8. You run 2 here, but forget about that 2 and this 2. This is north and south. If the 3 rotates, then the 2 will come over here. Time heaven. On this side is 4. On that side is 4. In the center is 5. But because of this 5775, you always come in with number 7 on the piano. A and F becomes the G in the piano because this is who you are right here. 7 plus 4, 7 plus 4 equals 11. Here would be 5, but 5 runs with 8 because 5 and 8 run this cycle. So 5 and 8 is 13, 7 and 4 is 11. Kosher foods MK, 7, 11. 11 makes 2, 13 makes the 13th moon. That's why you need 13, makes 4. You have 4 and 2, 2 and 4, 24, 42. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, I did mark that. 46, but it's not, I don't know if it's 46 or 47. I have to take a look at something. And then the one in the center is 85. Okay, and I have to understand, it's 8513. Now, my 46, see, when I'm 46, I forgot to explain this. Let me explain this a little bit, just a little bit more. When I am the 4 and the 7 goes here, it doesn't go here the way I explained it, okay? It goes here because it's 4 and 6. 4 and 6 is 10, which creates the 0, which creates the 6, because you can't have a 0 here or here. So you recreate the 6 with your 10, making it 16. So you have 16, 13, 16, which would make 7, 13, or 7, 4, 7, jet plane. It all works out, the numbers. I may be a little off, but that's exactly the way it goes. The other part is we don't play with 1 because 1 is inside 3. Since the outside corners are 10, 10, okay, and one of them is fixed, which is this one, it's 3, 3, 3, and 3. So when you put a number here, it would be 4, makes 3, 4, 7, 3, 4, 7, 11, 3, 4, 7, 7, 11. The same thing would go over here, but it's all in here. In here, you would go 8 and 3, and 8 and 3 is 11, 11. And here you put 8 and 3, and 8 and 3, 11, 11. Then over here you'll put your 5. Although it's the rotation of 8, 5, 8, 5, there's more of these. They continue on, and you hop, skip 8, hop over the 5, 8, hop over the 5, 8, hop over the 5, 8. Sometimes I keep forgetting. And at the same time, there's certain numbers that can't go in certain places. So 0 and 1, okay, do not play because 8 and 9 do not play. 0, 1, and 8 and 9 do not play. The 0 and 1 are here in the center. The 1 is in your heart, and the hole in your heart is where the 1 goes. You put 2 1s crisscrossing, you create an X. This is the 5 position where the 1 goes in a circle. So the 2 position is above where 0, 1, and 5, and you got 2015. 2011, 2015, because that's what this does. It also says 2615. 26 and 15 is 41, and that's the Monopoly game. And we've come back to go, and the Mediterranean and this world is coming into something brand new. Be well, my friends. Thank you for sharing this video. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. We will see you shortly. Thank you.